Hey guys, it is Got Code. Today we'll be talking about the three different data types. The three different primary data types are integers, floating point numbers, and characters. Let's begin with integers. Integers are whole numbers that represent positive and negative numbers. This does not include fractions or decimals. Next, there are floating point numbers. Floating points include positive and negative decimals or fractional numbers. When you print a floating point, it shows 6 decimal places. The last data type is characters. You use them for a single letter. It must be in single quotes. When you use data types, you have to declare the variables as data types. For integers, type int x. That would mean you are declaring x as an integer, where x is a whole number. For floating points, it is the same thing, but instead of writing int, you write float x, where x would be a decimal. It is also the same thing for characters, but instead of you writing float, you write char x, where x would be a letter like a first initial of your name. When variables are first declared, the program assigns the variable to an available memory location. In that case, you have to set the variables equal to 0. When you want to print the different data types, you use the following conversion specifiers. When you want to display integers, use printf function. You first type printf, then in parentheses with quotation marks around %d and the quotation marks, and put a comma, and then put any number here after the comma, and then close the parentheses, and at the end you put a semicolon. The output should be 55 if you put 55 as your number. When displaying floating points, you do the same thing as displaying integers, but use %f instead of %d, and the number should be a decimal or a fraction. When displaying characters, you would do the same thing as integers, but you use %c, and then you put a character. Thanks guys for watching Got Code. See you next time.